I've been flooded lately in the last couple of days with people telling me about unusual preparation in the Puerto Rico region. That, and again, I don't know if this is just internet rumors but people are telling me that people in Puerto Rico are aware of things like body bags and, coffins and stuff being shipped and stored in Puerto Rico.
Sí dicen que funcionarios federales han señalado que el área de FEMA, o sea, la región 3, que cubre la zona este, la costa este de Estados Unidos, vamos a hablar de Washington, D.C., Delaware, Maryland, Pensilvania, Virginia Occidental, Nueva York, pues se prepara en silencio.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is J.R. Moore coming to you live from deep in the mountains of the Missouri Ozarks on Wednesday, the 2nd day of October, year of our Lord 2013. Welcome to the John Moore Show. We have Professor James McCanney waiting for us.
John, good morning. How are you?
Real good, sir. I went to check the time of the official U.S. government time clock this morning, and it was shut down because the government was shut down. They shut down this website. Which is an automated system that doesn't require any human beings to attend to. I was a bit shocked, Jim, and I guess you're not surprised, though, are you?
Yeah, the same thing happened with the NASA websites, and so these are automated, they're already funded, they're already paid for, and it makes you realize that we literally do not have any more federal government.
Yes.
It's gone. And,
well, that's the intent.
This, John, this made me realize that this would be the time. I think they're advancing the time in which they want to pull the power outage and the cyber attack and all the other goofy stuff that would bring in basically a new banking system, new world order, and basically martial law.
Anyway, Jim, the news, of course, for quite a while, a number of months here, have been Comet Ison. There's been a lot of disinformation put out there, speculation fueled by NASA. Give us an update on Comet Ison, if you would, please, sir.
But here's what's going on. Comet Ison approached and has now passed Mars. Mars went comet, and I observed it. I had other people observe it. And it might be one of the reasons that the government shut down, because the coma around Mars is now extremely visible. This is an event we have not seen in thousands of years. I am amazed at this. And by the way, all of the hype you hear, the end of the world, it's a planet coming in, it's Nibiru, none of this is true. Right. Comet Ison is a relatively small comet. It has no direct path involving Earth at all. And so I just want to clarify that. But it's an extremely interesting comet, and I almost think, this is so important to hide this information from the public. It's so important to the so-called world leaders that I even have considered that the entire shutdown of the federal government is to hide the information regarding Comet Ison.
Well,
in the fact that the timing is very strange. This event is astronomically, in terms of astronomical history, is an event that is, like I say, extremely important because we have not witnessed a comet come this close to a planet in that long. Now, I want to tell you what the data that NASA is hiding and the military, what it is showing.
Please.
It is showing auroras on Mars. It's showing the interaction of the electrical discharges between the comet and Mars. It's showing all of a sudden the comet brightening tremendously, which it is right now. It has grown tremendously over the last day. And then Mars developing a comet coma. literally about the size of a quarter the size of the full moon in the sky, and it's very visible. So this is an astronomical event of historical proportions, and NASA is shut down. And I think that the November time frame that Comet ISON will be extremely visible to the public, more so than previous comets, is what they're very afraid of, because the public is worldwide is going to wake up and understand that comets are not dirty snowballs.
There's been a lot of earthquakes, including the Atlantic region.
A major catastrophic thing will be happening in Region 3, and I should not even have said that to you now, because the source that I got it from, I said, if I were you, I wouldn't even tell people that, because they're going to think you're a wacko. Because how do you predict a national catastrophe? You can't predict that there's going to be a...
Unless you're tracking a space object and,
yes.
and you can pinpoint where you think this thing is going to make an impact.
Yes, you're right, and but that's one of the stories one of the things that has been on the list. Okay,
you listed that UN peacekeepers doing training, a 9-week training, including urban warfare. Were these? I assume these are foreign troops. Where was the training being done?
I can't. I'm not going to say.
All right. In the U.S. or around the world?
I would say both.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. And you said that there were like nearly 400,000 troops involved in the training?
Whatever I said, I stand by.
Okay. Is there anything unusual about that?
No.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything unusual about any of them individually, but when you group them all together, and it's the timeline.
Okay, so...
The timeline is what's the thing I discovered. I wouldn't have thought anything of them if they'd have been done individually over a year's period of time. But when you take them all as a group and have them all being delivered by September 28th, and then look at all the other things that are happening, put all those things together, and it scares the living crap out of you.
Hold left, go right. Hold left, go right. Hold left, go right. I'm not going to tell you again. You got to lead. It really, it's from a military perspective, it helps the joint forces, the military forces, do everything we can to better prepare ourselves to support civilian agencies in the time of disaster.